welcome to Fast and Furious. See what I did there? I put those two words in the title because I thought it might get the petrol heads excited and I might get a few more views. But I've been told these buses actually run on diesel, so stay with me on this one. Anyway, the number 8 bus route, how can I describe it? Well, an aging fleet of rust bucket contraptions held together with polyfiller, epoxy resin, fiberglass, paint, mud, God knows whatever else. And they're associated with chaos, mayhem, destruction, speed, bad driving, all that kind of thing. And what I'm going to do is ride this bus route today. But we're going to go from the other end, which is Happyland, and we're going to come back here to Memorial Bridge. So please enjoy the ride. So our trip begins right here at Happyland Intersection. We're in the neighbourhood of Bangkok. Just across the road is Paradise at the Mall, and there's a place here called Sanukland. So if I'm not mistaken, this may well be an area full of joy and optimism, who knows. Quick bit of history on Happyland. That was the name of a theme park just down the road. It closed in 1977. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. My bus is just across the road here. We've got a long trip ahead of us all the way to Memorial Bridge. So the first part of this journey takes us along Lat Phrao Road, and I'll give you a quick overview of the bus route. It goes from Memorial Bridge to Happyland. This is about 20 kilometres. It can take between an hour and a half to 4 hours depending on the traffic and the time of day. This is also one of the most complained about bus routes in Bangkok. Some of the complaints are about the dilapidated buses. They have wooden flooring, basic seating, no air conditioning. Often the windows are stuck open or stuck closed. Other complaints are about bad driving or rude and abusive staff. There have been clips on social media showing buses swerving in and out of traffic, bus drivers racing with other bus drivers to get to the next bus stop, and crashes and accidents. Unfortunately, there's been a few deaths as well along this route. In 2015, a Thai fan of Grand Theft Auto recreated the number 8 bus within the game and posted a video online of a destruction-filled drive through the city. Well, despite the pop culture, the cult status and all the funny stories and videos, the reality behind all these stories is one of overworked and underpaid staff trying to make ends meet. Although the route is nominally managed by the BMTA, services have been contracted out to 3 private companies which compete for customers along the same route. The bus goes through Lat Phrao Intersection. This is where Lat Phrao and Ratchada-Pisek roads meet. It's also where the terminal station for the MRT Yellow line is. But when the line opens, they won't be opening Lat Phrao on time. Trains will be terminating one stop down at Pawana. Well, this is a place you do not want to get caught out during rush hour. Lat Phrao Intersection, or Lat Phrao as it's locally known, and it gets congested around here from about 4:30 till 7 p.m. at least every weekday. And if you do get stuck, I would suggest breaking your journey rather than sitting on the bus or in a taxi and going nowhere. There are a couple of places I do recommend. Union Mall is a good place to browse, or you want a cold beer, a nice snack and listen to some great tunes, Pathé Bar and Restaurant, it's just down here behind me. I recommend it. Now after Lat Phrao Intersection, the bus heads down Happyland Road, past Morchit, Sapan Kwai Ari and then Victory Monument. I thought we'd take a quick look at the bus hub of Bangkok. This is Victory Monument, arguably the busiest place in the city for buses coming and going. There are 4 bus stations around the circle here. There are guides to where the buses go posted up, but unfortunately you'll probably need to bring a microscope to read those. He's in a bit of a hurry, the 140 bus. You can get a bus to all 4 corners of the city and beyond, well into the provinces from here. And it's a hive of activity. There's markets, shopping malls, live music, street food. You can do anything around here anyway, within reason of course. I thought it'd be nice to take a few shots of buses coming and going and then put them to a piece of music. So the final third of this bus route takes us from Victory Monument along Ratchawiti Road about 1 kilometre. Then we take a left into Rama 6 Road. This road is notorious for traffic jams. And just when you thought it was going to be okay, we got caught out and we were sitting here for about 20 minutes. The bus drivers typically have a basic wage of 100 baht a day whilst earning a commission of 10% ticket sales. Conductors get 50 baht a day with a 5% commission. It is this commission structure that turns the daily job into a competitive struggle against other buses. In order to boost their income, drivers will attempt as many round trips each day as possible, leading to regular exhausting 15-hour shifts. Traffic congestion as well as poorly maintained buses reduces the number of runs a bus can make, thus reducing the income and increasing the pressure to get as many passengers as possible. The poor working conditions means that stress and ill health are common problems amongst the staff. Despite numerous government announcements over many years to clean up the route, nothing seems to have been done to address these fundamental issues. I've got to say thanks to Peter Sims. He wrote a great article on the number 8 bus route. It appeared on his website, Siam Rat, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. That was better than any theme park, hands down, I promise you. I got a bit of poetry to sum it all up for you. My knuckles are pale, but they're not white. He drove at breakneck speed, but I didn't get a fright.